Hey there, Splinterlands players, it's Steven, and I just want to take a moment this week to do my Share Your Battle video that I like to do. I really am enjoying the game. The AMAs have been a lot of fun recently, and I hope you guys check those out because Aggroed has a channel, and I'll put a link later on to his channel so you can watch them because some exciting news might be coming out soon. They're just teasing us, so it's not confirmed yet. But this week, the Share Your Battle went to my favorite team to play, the Death team. They're not the strongest, but they're one of my strongest teams because I've invested a lot in their cards. And when they work, they have so much control, they really can dominate the other team. And I'm going to show you an example here. And Soulstorm is part of that setup. So first, let's go and talk about the card, and then we'll get to the battle. So Soulstorm is a new card from the Untamed set. Like most Untamed cards, he is decked out with a lot of abilities and really solid attack because he is an epic card. So I have him currently at level 5. I need to go ahead and make the investment to get him here. I'm going to be doing a credits buy pretty soon to come in here and max out a few of these Untamed cards before I think the prices really start going out, possibly in the next couple weeks if we get an influx of new players, which is what they're hinting at. And this card is awesome because it has headwinds, snare, it flies, it's fast, it hits hard, and once you max it out, it also has stun. For 5 mana to have 4 range damage, that's really good. A lot of 5 mana cards don't have 4 range damage, and headwinds is part of the combo to really just decimate the other team. And I'm going to show you that when I show you the lineup I came with for my battle here. So I'm currently hanging out in Champion 2. I made it to Champion 1, fell back out. I do have the bot play my account while I sleep. I don't like go crazy and drain all my dark energy crystals, but I invested a lot into the game and I don't have the time to play as much as I'd like, so I do use a bot. It plays a little bit for me, but I try not to be one of those person that's like, oh, I'm going to set it to play every 5 minutes because I got the credits and just be on here 24/7. I let it play like once every hour or two, and they allow that. So while they allow it, I'll use it. I always am going to follow the rules. They don't mind people botting. I don't have time to play. I've invested quite a lot into my decks. I want them to play and earn and get that return, so that's why I do it. But I always do these battles myself. I come and I play. I got really lucky, and it was my first death battle here. And well, it was my second battle. My first battle, death, I didn't want to play it because I couldn't use the 5 cost card. See, I had Little League. So let's go ahead and get to the fight. I know I'm kind of just like rambling right now. So we'll get to the replay. So it's not very often that you're going to run into that summoner, as he's one of the rarest cards in the game. Run into somebody that's got maxed out everything. The most expensive summoner in the game, some of the most expensive cards and skins in the game. Almost everybody's maxed out except for this one. On my side, I have a level 7. This is maxed, this is maxed, this is maxed, this is maxed, and this is only level 5, so there's 1 level left here. So 2 guys a little under leveled, but a pretty level team, and you're looking at the new legendary summoner versus one of the older legendary summoners. Let's go ahead and bring up the rule set and then we'll see how this battle goes. I'll pause it here. He got off his melee buff, but this was Sniper, 46 mana, and whenever the mana is up in the 40s, I always go to my 7 cost summoners that I have maxed out. I only have Yodin and Mimosa. Obviously trying to get the soul card into the game, I'm going to go with my Mimosa control theme. So here's the Mimosa control theme deck. Is you put this guy here with his taunt and the void armor and the gaining life when anyone dies, followed up with the Pegasus for the healing and giving an extra HP to everybody, and a really solid attack there, 4 and 4. So you got 2 big hitters here. If you can get this card and these 2 on the board, then I go to this card because it only costs 2. This is what lets me do this idea later on. This card is terrible because Magic Reflect is so prevalent unless you play it with Mimosa because she gives it Void. He only does one magic, so he's never going to kill himself, especially next to this guy, which puts his life up to 2. You might think that this was a weird spot to put him because a sniper blast is going to kill him, right? Oh no, wait, I have taunt. They have to hit here. Then I play the Soulstorm for Headwind. So with Mimosa, now I'm doing 2 minus ranged. I play the Octo for another -1 to attack. This guy's another Headwind, so I'm going to do -3 to range. And another -2 to attack, so I'm going to do -2 to attack. And I'm also going to do a silence. I'm already halving magic damage, but now I'm knocking you down. So if you were on the borderline, like this one was going to 2, I'm going to knock him down to 1. Now he's only going to do 1 with the Void. Doesn't work as well here. But you'll see that in this matchup, very, very equal level cards. He maybe even has a slight advantage. That when you play this control theme and it works, and they don't have Purify or monsters that are immune, you can win a match that it looks like should have been a lot closer. We'll watch it at 2 times speed. So first, the buffs are going to finish going off. He's going to buff up his magic and attack. I'm going to take away that buff. I'm going to take away even more. I'm going to blind his people. So now he's only doing 1/1 on his 2 ranged monsters. He gets a stun there, and he does have a lot of splash damage. So my one thing I was worried about here was my corrupted Pegasus going to die before I did enough to him? He did go with Lord A in that second position, and he went with back-to-back Magic Reflect monsters for expecting a lot of maybe incoming magic damage, because on sniper battles people do that. That's why I specifically went 2 ranged monsters at the end, besides using the Soulstorm as part of my take away their ranged attackers that I was expecting to see in sniper mode. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have everybody having magic bouncing back out at them. Given it doesn't matter as much with Mimosa because you're already taking half on a reflect, and then she gives your monster Void, so they're taking half of half. So as you can see, I'm dealing 4 magic damage and I'm only bringing back 1. That's not too bad. So right there again, actually he did another magic reflect. I didn't even realize. I forgot that that dragon was magic reflect. So he went off the board. That made me feel a lot more comfortable. I pretty much knew at this point he's not going to kill anybody on my team. He just doesn't have the damage or the attackers. He can get some stuns off, but he's going to lose that back row person. And look at that. When death does its thing, it does its thing, and it goes, I don't care if you have a summoner worth hundreds of dollars. I don't care if you have maxed out cards. You're not touching my team. I'm just going to dominate you. And the Soulstorm's a big part of that. I know he might not look like it, but you're talking about a card that lowers their damage, fits in at 5. Sorry. A little buggy here. Go away, life. He fits in at 5. He fits in basically with this card and this card are the main 2 that I try to play with. Add in Mimosa, this one, this one, this one, this one. Now the tank can change. In really high mana, it's obviously him. In lower amounts of mana, it can kind of change. It can be something else. There's a couple different ones obviously you can use. You can use the Haunted Spirit. You can use some other things. So that's a quick look at my battle with the card of the week, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're playing the game, and I hope you like Soulstorm as much as I do, and I will talk to you later. Bye.